All right, it's morning time here, right? I'm not even gonna say. I'm just gonna start saying hello because I don't know what time zone everyone's. I got to get in the frame of saying hello. How are you guys doing? But yeah, just like the title said, how I went from joining the Marines to the Army. Excuse me. Oh man, back in '85. Yeah, yeah, I know that long ago. But I had initially signed with the Marines. I loved everything about the Marines. Excuse me. The class blues, the uniforms. I said, man, I like that look, man. It was a real sharp look. Watching Gomer Pyle, man. Hogan Heroes. But I was a big Gomer Pyle fan. I used to watch that show. That was initially started my military career, right? It wasn't any war shows. It was just more on camaraderie. Just how the military did things, right? But I wanted to join the military since I was like in the ninth grade. I knew that's what I wanted to do, right? Nothing else, right? When you know, you know. But I fell in love with the Marines. It was the dress blues for me, the khaki look. Oh man, that's what did it. Hey, that what got me. That attraction was the uniforms. Now everyone pretty much has those uniforms. But yeah, excuse me. Uh, buddy of mine, he left about I don't know, maybe two months maybe ahead of me, whatever. Now, I had already pretty much committed to the Marines, right? I did everything but sworn in, ready to go. All I had to do is go down to the MEP station and get sworn in. Okay, in the midst of that, right? He went to the Army, good buddy of mine at the time. And so we contacted each other. He wrote me a letter, wrote me another letter telling me how great, the Army was, how the Army was treating him, what they're doing. My mindset, right? At the time, now that I look back on it, he don't know anything about the military. He hadn't even completed basic training yet, right? But he's telling me how great it was. So I'm listening to him create, these illusions in my head how great the Army is. So I'm quite naturally like, damn, did I make the right choice or did I make a mistake in joining the Marines? Because I don't know anything about the Marines except what I heard, seen on television or what people told me. But I know him and he's telling me about the Army. Now I know him, so he's telling me about the Army. So it's more of a factual by him telling me that because he's there, right? But he's in basic training. So I'm like, wow. So in my head, I'm creating this illusion in my head. Wow, man, did I make a mistake? Oh man, this, that. So what I think I'm going to do, I think basically that I'm going to switch from the Marines to the Army. I'm just going off, what he tells me about the Army. So long story short, I go and talk to the Marine recruiter. That didn't set too well with them. So then I contacted his recruiter. I gave him another bonus. And long story short, I joined the Army. Okay. I get I go and I get sworn in to MEP station. Okay, now I'm officially in the Army. There's no going back or anything like that. So I was on like a delayed entry program for a couple of months, maybe. I think after I sworn in. Anyway, uh, so I get another letter from him, then another letter. On this letter, right now, he tells me that he hurt his ankle to be exact. Right? I was like, cool. All right. I'm like, cool. Okay. Then I get another letter. Now he says he's getting out. Okay. Now he's getting out, but I got in because I thought we were gonna go in and have this career together, that type of buddy system, whatever. But it didn't work like that, right? So was I pissed? No, even at the time I wasn't pissed because I had initially joined the Marines, but I that's well, people say any regrets on life, and that's one I wish I had did. I wish I had just stayed true to what is it that I wanted to do, instead of being considerate of others, right? But I don't blame him for it. I blame myself. But that's pretty much how I joined the Army over the Marines. But the Marines was my first choice. I always have loved the Marines. But me, uh, I can't blame him. I only blame myself. But the Army, I had a great career. It was fun. You know, would I do it again? The Army? Yes, because I enjoyed it. But anyway, stay true to you. Peace. Like, share, and subscribe.